So, Grand Rising, everybody. I'm just in my car warming it up. It's kind of cold out here. Unusually cold for this time of year where I'm at, but whatever. I don't really frequent uh, fast food joints. Every once in a while, I might, I'll be out and I want a coffee or something like that, or maybe a egg and cheese biscuit, or maybe get some fries from some type of fast food restaurant. So I have been noticing, and I've been noticing this for some years now, to be perfectly honest. So I can't say a lot of people are attributing negative economic trends to Trump. He just got in office, so all right. So I've been noticing that the people at the fast food restaurants, most of the people that I am seeing are getting older and older. Now, older people have always, different age groups have always worked fast food. But there was more of a balance. You saw a lot of youngsters also. But I'm not seeing a lot of that. I'm seeing a trend ticking towards to a lot more older people having those positions. Now, please don't think that I am putting fast food restaurants, jobs down, and people who work fast food jobs down. I worked fast food for so many years. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just noticing something, and it seems like that a lot of older people are having to get back into the workforce because inflation is so high, and their income, whether it was from savings or Social Security or whatever, it's just not good enough. It's just not gonna make it. It's not doing it. So they have to get out here and work jobs that they probably haven't worked in 30, 35, 40 years or whatever. So it's kind of rough out here. And another trend that I am seeing, I'm going to specifically talk about Target. Traditionally, everywhere I have went, even though Target, of course, has been an equal opportunity employer, but for the most part, mostly all of my life, I have seen majority black people working there, even in areas where the racial aspect was a lot more mixed. We always had a large workforce at Target, but I'm seeing now more than ever that decrease. Now, I'm not blaming that on Target getting rid of its DEI programs. That has nothing to do with it, because I have been seeing this trend for about maybe a year and a half or so, more so. But now they're getting ready. They're hiring more white people. I see way more white people at Target than I've ever seen in a area that was mixed, or in the area where I am, we're just like 11%. 11% of the population are so-called quote-unquote black people. Okay. So it's something going on with the what's the word for it? It's not status quo, but the economic ladder or something like that. It's like people who would have had or chosen other jobs, in other industries, maybe a warehouse and things like that, they are now being pushed towards retail more and more. That's what it seems like to me. Maybe a lot of these warehouses or wherever they used to these other industries they used to work in are laying off, or they're just not hiring like they used to be, or maybe they're requiring more credentials. I'm not sure, but I'm seeing them, moving more and more towards retail. That's just, it's not like a super big trend, but it's a trend. I'm seeing more and more of it. So that lets me know that economically the bottom is kind of like falling out. You know what? I was in prayer, and I was asking the Most High and my ancestors and angels what it is that we should be doing concerning the economics, a downturn in America, and the inflation, and people losing their jobs and being laid off. And what Spirit said before I could even put my request out, they knew what I was thinking. So Spirit was like, you have to be as independent as possible. Let me repeat that. We're going to have to be as independent as possible. Okay? So if you know how to, if you're a pretty good cook and you can make pies or cakes and dress them up real nice, you need to start marketing that. Okay? If you're a seamstress, or if you're good at fixing cars, you need to market that. No matter if you have a job on the side or not, you need to have something on the side, whereas you are self-sufficient. You don't have to punch a clock. Okay? If you're good at social media and making videos, that's big money that you could be making. That is big money. You need to focus on that. Anything that you can do, whereas you don't have to depend 100% on a job or to punch somebody's clock, you need to be doing. Shoot, there's a lot of rich people where I live, and I remember at one time I was gonna advertise walking dogs, to make some money on the side. That's not a bad idea at all. And I'm pretty sure a lot of these people would have said, okay, you can walk their dog for $25 for 1 hour. We have to get up and be creative and use our ingenuity in these days and time. Okay? Those of you who have nice big backyards, or you live in a wooded or countryside like area, and you got a couple of acres of land, you're gonna have to grow some food. I mean, oh my God, you can't grow a potato. Potatoes are easy to grow. They are very minimum hands-on. You just put them in the ground and give them a little water every now and then, and they will grow. A month or so, you'll have potatoes, and then a month or so after that, you'll have some more potatoes. You're going to have to grow some of your food. Oh my God, grow some peppers, some what you call them, because I was growing them. I can't even think of them. Grow some onions. Grow something. Those of us who like to eat greens and salad like me, why you don't have a little patch of greens? I grow certain things on my balcony. It's a small balcony, but I used to be able to go out there and get some sweet potatoes. And get another vegetable, get some, put some hot peppers and all that on my food. And one time I was growing a cabbage, but I wasn't good at that. But it gave me a little yield. We are going to have to be as independent as possible. Okay? You have to be independent. You're gonna have to cook, grow a little something that you cook. You're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to get out there and do it, or we're gonna suffer. A lot of our people gonna end up starving, and etc. More of our people are not gonna even have a place to stay. It seems like they're doing this to us on purpose. Why would you raise the rent high above, I mean high above 50-60% above what people are making. Our wages haven't went up like that. Something is going on, and we're going to have to become more independent. All right, we're going to have to do for self more, and that's just all it is. If you want to survive this into the future, that's the path we're going to have to take. I heard well, I don't know if it was, I don't know who was saying it. It was a saying. Somebody said that in the future, the richest people are going to be farmers. Let me say that again. In the not too distant future, the richest people are going to be farmers. Better take this serious. Yes, especially those with people kids to feed. All right. We might have to shop at hand-me-down stores, so quote unquote, and you can get some nice things at the hand-me-down stores. We can't be buying all this high price expensive stuff. We still need clothes. We're gonna have to go to the Salvation Army to get a lot of the stuff we need. We got to buckle down and get ready for what's getting ready to happen. It's happening right now, right in front of our faces. We got to be more independent. We got to find better ways to spend our money, to save our money and grow it, invest it. We need to get into the habit of stashing money everywhere. Okay? And I don't know how that's going to work, because they said the dollar is getting ready to go completely bust. But whatever. We have to be more independent. Peace, y'all. Love y'all. Thanks for listening to my videos. I really appreciate it. Please support this channel. Like and share and subscribe. Peace.